Hey, sports fans, this is Robert with WTP Sports Dudes. Here with the homies. We ready to get in some of this college football stuff that's happening. The CFP, the portal, National Signing Day. We trying to get it all in tonight. I got my man Parlay Poe in the set with us. How
In the
you feeling
building.
today, Parlay?
What's going down, man?
Not much. I see you got that Michigan background up.
Yeah.
Yeah. We also got my man of many hats, somebody else, City League TV, our main man T. Vaughn. How you doing
What it
today,
do?
bro?
Hey, it's a beautiful day, man. It's a beautiful day. It's
For sure, for sure.
trying to get to my weekend. I don't care about nothing but getting to my weekend as fast as I can, and I'm moving. And just a quick heads up, my son and his fiance is on their way up to the hospital. So my grandson be here tomorrow.
Congratulations.
So I'm excited about that. This is my first one. So those of you who are already pawpaws, you know, I'm about to be able to get that feeling that y'all already got.
Congratulations.
Oh yeah, man!
Thanks.
Congratulations for sure.
I'm excited, man. I'm super geeked, and for it to be a boy on the first try too, you know, that's just it's just special, man. It's gonna be special to take that picture with my grandson, my son, and my dad, and we had those 4 generations right there, which you don't get a lot to see. You don't get to see that a lot.
Yeah.
True story.
Man, God is good, man.
All the
Yeah,
time.
thanks for action, Rob. Thanks for action, bro.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. We also got our man Mossberg of Level Up Sports 10. How you feeling today, Mossberg?
Mossberg.
Pretty good this evening, man. I appreciate the Mossberg, the Moss B, man. It's good to see everybody. Parlay Poe. Appreciate you having me. WTP Sports Dudes as usual, man. Ready for another great evening of doing what we do, and that is streaming and give the people what they want to see and a different flavor as we bring.
And last, but definitely not least, he's just the youngest, y'all. That's why he got to go last. He's just the youngest.
Yes,
Our
sir.
main man, the FanDuel Zen Master. How you doing, FanDuel Zen Master?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm trying to get my feet on the ground, man. I was off of work for a week, dog. That shit, that stuff mess you up for real. Like, it really mess you up, though. Like, hey, I was able to go into work on Sunday, but yesterday it was like I don't want to do nothing. I did all my work on Sunday. I come in on Monday, I was slacking, but today I got it in, so I'm feeling good. You know what I mean?
It's good.
So,
We also got our man Josh in the chat. Thanks for joining us tonight, Josh.
What's going
appreciate
what it do, Josh?
What's
Good to
going
see you,
down?
man.
What up?
Thanks for tapping in, bro.
I know each and every one of you have been following all this buzz that's going on right now in college football. We got the CFP. We got National Signing Day tomorrow. We got the portal is buzzing like crazy
Jumping.
right now.
Jumping.
Listen, college football is taking over all sports, bro. What do y'all think about this first question I'm about to ask? National Signing Day is tomorrow, and several high school players have flipped their commitments already. What's your thoughts on this National Signing Day and what's taking place right now?
That bag.
Right.
It's that bag, man. It's that bag. And listen, man, this is about to be hectic, man. These little schools is gonna be hurting, man.
It's over. It's over. Ain't no it's gonna be hurting, Poe. It's over.
Man,
It's over.
this is looking scary, man.
You're just playing just to say you got a football team.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, this is scary, man.
And as we've been in the text a little bit, you know, we seeing your Michigan boys, they throwing that bag out there like they billionaires. Parlay Poe, you got some big signings coming over there.
Every big school got somebody that have this bread, man. I don't know what they doing, if it's a tax write-off or whatever. They
Oh
got,
yeah, it's definitely a tax write-off, bro. So that's why it's so easy for them to throw the bag. They get
yeah,
to write that off.
throwing
I
that
think
bread, man.
it's definitely changing the landscape. And like you said, I think college football is the new major sport. When you think about how you got the portal, you got the nail, you got players signing for deals that NBA players get. You know, some NFL players not even getting paid what these college players are signing for as freshmen and sophomores, juniors, seniors if they
Yeah,
transfer teams. So
yeah.
it's just a heavy thing. And my thoughts, man, I'm all for the fun, glory, glitz, and everything that's coming with it. Because, for us, we sit and we talk all the time in the text about it. So I'm loving it. And we not talking about Mickey D's, as we always say.
Hey, it's flipping season, man. This is what I expect. People flipping season.
Yeah,
It ain't nothing short of it. It's about the bag too, even more than before. But it's flipping season. People gonna flip regardless, and during this time of the year.
Hey, y'all know what? Y'all know what? What I think? I think it should be only one signing period. And now, since they giving the bag, now we should be signing contracts. If I sign you to this, like what Underwood got from Michigan, if I'm giving you, letting you know I got 12 million for you, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. If you do, I'm cutting off your feet, your arms, something. You ain't going to play nowhere else.
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
T1, rebuttal question real quick. What
Come
happened
on.
if a situation happened like the UNLV quarterback and it came out and said they ain't had the money to give him? What happened then?
Oh no. We gotta then you're getting fined. That's why the NCAA gotta get up out of here. Cause you can't promise somebody 12 million. Then they come and sign on the dotted line. And you're like, well shoot, we only got like two. We got about two. No, no. Everybody has to be held accountable for their commitment. If you're committing to this athlete is committing to you. And now, mind you, this is now an amateur sport. So take that student athlete thing off of it. Really, you might as well just give them an option of if you want to go to class, if you want to earn a degree. That's it. That's an option. Other than that, you're working for this money that you're receiving because you're now an amateur athlete that's being paid six figures or more.
That degree free. They should go get that degree. I know that money right there, but that money ain't gonna last for
Yeah,
long. That,
you need that degree, but look, bro. So many of these athletes, especially the ones where they already know, like I'm getting drafted. I just got to go to school for 3 years and
yeah,
maintain a 3.0 grade point average or 2.8 or whatever it may be. Half of these cats ain't even going to class, bro. And it's been like that for years.
I
I mean,
know
I
that.
went to an HBCU and it was like that there.
Yeah, yeah.
So imagine what it's like on a major level.
Shit, I ain't go to class in high school.
as an athlete. So when we ask this question, WTP Sports Dudes, as you get in your grub on, looking good and scrumptious on this Tuesday evening, give us your thoughts about this question about National Signing Day and the portal. What's your thoughts on this one?
Man, in one sense, I'm excited about it, man. And then in another sense, I'm like, they got to get this under control, man.
Yeah.
This
Wow.
is not good.
Yeah,
Not good. Now, of course, you looking at your team and you like, oh yeah, we just flipped this guy from LSU. You know, you happy for your team, but at the same time, you like, what kind of bind did they put LSU in? You know, you thinking this
right.
guy coming because he's committed to you, and the day before National Signing Day, he decides, oh, I'm gonna flip. So now you got to scurry around and try to recruit this guy who you didn't take because you got this guy that just flipped away from you. It's like, man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man.
Yeah. And then you got dudes, man. You got dudes calling other dudes too, man. Believe that. Hey, bro. Hey,
Oh,
bro.
no, they tapped in.
I ain't going to LSU, man. So I'm going to USC, man. You can follow me there. I can plug you into this one dude. Your Neil will be right. You know what I mean? Come rock with me. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, dude's flipping. He tell his boy they flipping. You know what I mean? Like it's a business.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all know what this remind me of? This remind me of I don't know about for y'all, but this remind me of like 1990, 1988, 1991, when everybody start moving that yayo, and everybody was getting a little bit of money. When money wasn't a thing, because if you go 3 or 4 years before that, we all was struggling.
Yeah.
But that 1990 hit, that 1991 hit, we all was sitting pretty. We all was sitting pretty, and it was beautiful. It's beautiful for these young men. It is beautiful for these young men. And they earn it, and they deserve it. They deserve it because there's so much money being bought in. It's crazy, it's wild, and they definitely have to get some type of control over it. Because this is wild.
When
they're gonna end up having to put caps on. You're gonna have to if you don't cap it, we already see right now. I mean, you got Eli, you got what's the Manning down there? You got the Manning down there. He's a backup.
Arch, yeah.
Archie's a backup making what? $5 million a year?
A few million a year?
No, like ain't it like Rob? Ain't it like 5?
He making 3.8.
$3.8 million a year as a backup in college football. He's making more money. He's making more money than probably 30% of the NFL players.
Yeah.
Hey, but that name bring a lot.
If not more.
How many dollars is he bringing in? Just off his name alone.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, in a rightful sense, he deserved it because of his name. That name on the back of the jersey, it ring bells. So he deserved that money. Really, we could say we got an argument to say he probably deserved more because just from the jerseys alone, it's going to sell over the next 2 years. We got to know that it's going to surpass that triple, quadruple times.
That's Neil.
Yeah.
That's Neil. You know what I mean? Like, that's what Neil mean. You know what I mean? Like, that money. That's what Neil mean.
Hey, and look, and look what they said Bronny did. They said Bronny done earned the Lakers $50 million.
Yeah.
That name.
Off of his name. $50 million. People complaining about them giving him a little lousy. What he getting? $2 million a year or something?
Yeah.
He got a $9 million contract that's paying him like $2 million.
Yeah, so like four, like 2 a year. Yeah, 2 something a year. But he already done bought in 50.
That's why they mad though. Cause
I mean, they didn't won. That the Lakers didn't won. They didn't lose. They done won already with it.
Yeah, they won already. $41 million.
Bro,
off of the name, image, and likeness.
Yeah, I'm saying I couldn't be nobody else, bro. I'm talking about I couldn't be the teams in front of the Lakers. If I knew how much money Bronny would have brung in,
Right. But that just show you.
Yeah, like I would have picked that dude. Like, man, listen.
Give me all your assets. It would have been a robbery.
Yeah, it would have been a robbery. Lakers would have to come and get him with something.
Man, listen, that just shows you how the people at the top, they're going to stay at the top and they're going to make all of the rules. As much as we want to see things go certain ways, dude, they are in control of everything. And like you say, that's a great point. Who are you to tell me don't draft this kid? And I know that this kid is just going to make me money just off his name.
Yeah.
You damn right. I would have I would have picked him. I would have picked him so quick and asked the Lakers, what y'all want to give up for him?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
LeBron ain't never gonna play with his son. Like, I don't even like LeBron.
Yeah.
Like, he ain't never gonna play with his son. That ain't never gonna happen in NBA history.
Hey, 10 mil over 40 years, over 4 years sound way less worse than 50 million in 1 year.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. All right.
Let me ask y'all this.
Let's keep it moving.
What's your thoughts on your team's recruiting class right now? Who you think they're going to get? Not guys that might flip. What do you think y'all's recruiting class is looking like right now?
Man, hey, let me go real quick, man. So we I don't know if we're gonna get David Sanders or not because of that outfall from the Michigan game.
No, we getting him. We getting him. We getting him.
Hold on, T.Y. I'm going to let you go, big dog.
Well, you said you didn't know. I had to let you know. You know I got the inside scoop, baby.
All right, go ahead. Speak about it,
Buckeye. You know he got the scoop on you.
Come on, Zen Master.
Go ahead and speak about the David Sanders situation. I want to hear what you're going to say.
No, I just think it's all but a lock. That's it.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's other teams that have been praying for him, and I just think the whole fallout from that game was so ugly. And we just played so bad. Like, I mean, why would you want to come to Ohio State right now for real? But the
same reason why ain't none of the players leaving. We know it was just a fluke game, a horrible game. Hey, that wasn't Ohio State. That ain't gonna make nobody leave. If that was the case, everybody would have jumped off ship. Everybody would have jumped off ship if they looked at that game as if that's the school they're going to. No. St. Clair's still coming. Everybody's still coming. Sanchez, they still trying to pull people away. But, we are still the number one ranked recruiting class for 2025. Yeah, so for me to answer that part on my end, I'm good.
Yeah, we just flipped a kid, though, from Cincinnati, bro. He played corner. He a 6'4" corner. I ain't never heard of a 6'4" corner.
Long corner.
Well,
hey, he only a 3-star prospect, but
don't matter.
When I watch this dude's tape, though, I don't know if they recruit him as a corner or a receiver for real because he's so twitchy. Like, and really, to have a 6'4" corner, bro, is giving a lot of Sauce Gardner vibes. Big corner, he real physical. I think that might be the most impactful flip out of all the recruits that we got right now that I've noticed is Jordan Woods. Formerly committed to Cincinnati, but keep an eye on that kid, bro. He look like he gonna be a problem with just some player development and stuff.
Yes,
he look like but David Sanders would be number one, bro. If we can lock him down.
Oh yeah, and look, that's St. Clair's. That's his left tackle, bro. He knows what the deal is.
I hope
that's
so,
his left tackle.
We don't lock down them blue blood offensive line recruits. We don't lock them down. So
this would be a huge one.
Yeah, we need him, dog. I ain't gonna lie. He'd be instantly number one because we seen Jordan Seaton do it for Shador this year. Like Seaton, he came in day one.
Right in.
Yeah, he came in day one and did his thing. So I mean, just to have a guy like that in the room, bro, and we done been through so many injuries this year, bro. I don't know. Like, we need that guy. We need him for real.
It's a lot of
and I'm never the type of person that say we ever need anything at Ohio State, but we need him. That's a first for me.
Y'all got a receiver just entered the portal.
Bryson Rodgers, he can go. He wasn't going
to. He entered the portal. He entered the portal last year and came back. Dude.
I'm talking about some dude named Jaden Ballard.
Oh, Ballard. He can go too. Well, he's an upperclassman. He ain't seen.
Bro, he OG. He OG.
Yeah, he can go.
He from Massillon.
No guys we ain't supposed to lose. We're not losing them type of guys. We're losing the guys that stuck in the depth chart between the upperclassmen and the underclassmen that's real nice that's coming in. It's the guys that's not really seeing the field. Like, we lost Gabe Powers. He ain't see the field either. They gonna leave.
And I like Gabe Powers, but I guess they ain't what they. It's something that they didn't see. I look for Gabe Powers to go somewhere and be nice.
I do too, but we only
I
play
wish he'd
2
go to
linebackers.
Colorado.
What's name got
We
a
only
whole
play.
team in the portal?
Who?
Nebraska.
Oh yeah, Nebraska. But like we say, those teams about to be done. It's about to be over for. It's about to be over for them boys. Like if y'all ain't putting up big boy money and pulling in big boy players, y'all ain't got a chance.
7 people on their defense.
Yeah,
Into the portal, man.
yeah.
Golly.
Same thing is, I think the same thing with my team. I think we have a receiver, a couple of linebackers hitting the portal.
Norville.
Yeah, I hope so, honestly.
Norville into the portal.
We got Gus Malzahn. We got Gus Malzahn that come in for the offensive coordinator, and Tony White run the defense this year coming in. And then quarterback from Boston College, Thomas Castellanos, he's actually coming back. That's what we're looking at to try to get him back at Florida State because he left to go because he would have that starting position with DJ coming. So hopefully, it's a good thing with him coming back. And then Solomon Thomas, that 5-star offensive tackle we have coming in. I got a lot of expectations for him for the mere fact that he stayed throughout his commitment, at that offensive tackle position. So outside of that, I'm just looking for us to hopefully turn the season around coming into the next year.
Guess what they saying, Zay?
What?
We might give Tulane's offensive coordinator a bag to come with us.
Don't talk about that green wave.
That's what I said. I like dude.
Yeah, I like him too. Like, bro, I'm one of them Buckeye fans, bro. I'll be praying that y'all are good every year because when it's a year like this and then we mess around, lose to y'all, then they want to talk all this crap. I'd rather y'all be good and we lose to y'all. You know what I mean? I'd rather not lose to y'all at all. But if we do lose, I'd rather y'all be good though, because now y'all can't really say nothing, bro. It just make the whole Big Ten better too.
Yeah, Big Ten, man. Big Ten about to add a couple more teams, man.
I don't think so. I think they're done, bro. I don't
think
so. The SEC and Big Ten is gonna get together with less than 5 years, and it's just gonna be 2 divisions, or I think it's gonna be the SEC division and the Big Ten division, but they might even I guess they probably gotta give up the names too, but they're gonna take the power teams and they're gonna make a power conference, a power league, and kick the NCAA up out of there. And we got our own 64 team March Madness playoffs. We got our own 16 team playoff, which every other division has. Like, we got our own TV contracts, and we're gonna spread out the money, and all these universities are gonna be able to get a big enough bag, because you got to remember they're also talking about the universities paying the players as well. So, I mean, that's man. They trying to do everything they can for the Big Ten and the SEC not to come together and pull out of the NCAA. That's why the bag has really been open.
Yeah, Florida State was scared of this work to come to the Big Ten. They were scared of this work.
Listen here, man.
We gave y'all opportunity to come and get this work, man.
We gonna move when they say we move, Parlay Po. We gonna remember this day. We gonna remember this day, because if them Seminoles play them Wolverines in the big house, we just gonna leave it at that.
Hey, last thoughts on my recruiting class too. I feel like Naeem Offer, which is our #1 recruit in our class, I think he's gonna flip to LSU. He either gonna go to LSU or Florida. I feel like.
Yeah, he ain't wearing them.
He ain't staying in the Ohio State recruiting class. That's all I know. But we still got Devin Sanchez, so I ain't worried. But I just realized though, when we got that Jordan Woods signing, one of them dudes is flipping, and it felt like Naeem Offer. They've been speculating him flipping for about 2 months. So your coaches, I feel like they go in knowing for real. They know who they got to vibe with and stuff, bro. You could feel when a dude about to flip out of your class, bro. So that's cool. Like, ain't nobody tripping off that. But I want to keep an eye on one other guy in my class. And that's because my running back situation is real thin. After these two guys leave, we're gonna have Williams Dixon, and then we're gonna have the other boy. Can't think of his name right now. But the boy Bo Jackson out of
Peoples,
Cleveland.
Peoples.
That boy cold. That boy
Oh, Bo
cold. So
Jackson. Yeah, we
yeah,
got
Bo
Peoples
Jackson.
and Dixon. Yeah,
Yeah, so Bo Jackson is another guy. I'm gonna keep my eye real close
he
on
just a
because
junior though. He got a whole nother year.
now he
Yeah, Dixon.
reclassified. He
Did he?
reclassified.
Are you
Yeah, he
serious?
yeah, he coming in.
Dixon.
He coming in. So
Yeah, Dixon. Huh?
yeah, he another guy though that I got a lot of hopes for because he just looked like a Ohio State running back. I mean, he like 6'1",
That
205, 210. He twitchy too though, like, but he run with power though. So I'm gonna keep my eye on him too.
If they give your boy Dixon a chance, he hometown, backyard. I watched that kid play football from little league to high school, everything. If Dixon get that shot at that starting running back, I'm telling y'all won't forget it. Y'all gonna remember, and he gonna put an imprint on that Buckeye Stadium for sure.
Bro, he a
People's nice
monster.
too.
He
Yeah,
Yeah,
remind me.
Fox is good.
He
both of them
remind me.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, he remind me a little bit of Evan Pryor when Evan Pryor came in a few years ago, but he left the program. It's just the room was so heavy then when Evan Pryor got there.
yeah,
Really, Dixon got away, dog. He got away right now. He got to make that noise though.
yeah.
May the
For
best
sure.
man win too.
Oh yeah.
What about them Longhorns?
Before
Rob, hold up. Time out. No, time out now. Time out now. What about them Longhorns? Y'all
Look,
got y'all got to be recruiting in that portal and all of that stuff too. What's up with y'all's recruiting class?
we're gonna be all right.
Weekend, man.
We got
Y'all gonna be all right?
we just we just flipped a kid from LSU, defensive back. Then you just have to wait and see, man. I'm telling you right now, Steve Sarkisian is the master at Sark after dark flipness.
yeah.
So tomorrow you gonna get to see that we got some guys that think that
Oh,
teams think they're coming to them and they not. Because once you recruit them guys, like Poe said earlier, once you recruit them guys and they end up going to you because you have more money, Texas just waits till the last seconds and be like, "Here, I know you wanted this. This is what we're gonna give you," and they come. And that's what's gonna happen with some of these kids who have Texas as their second choice, even though they went somewhere else. So we're gonna be all right. We're gonna finish in the top three in the recruiting. We might make it to number one and overtake the Ohio State Buckeye.
Okay. Okay.
So as we talked about earlier, we talked a little bit about the portal, and it's making a lot of noise right now, man. A lot of young players, not young players, but players that play in the group of five schools, them dudes is beating the portal up right now. They had crazy stats. They played against a lot of power four schools, put up some decent numbers against them. Man, listen, them dudes is in the portal right now, man.
yeah.
What's y'all's thoughts on this portal and how this thing is moving so fast? Because I think the portal opens in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
So what's
people
y'all's
dropping
thoughts
their
on this
names.
portal now?
They're dropping their names. So the biggest name I heard thus far that's hopping in the portal is it gotta be Caden, what's the boy? Caden, the Liberty quarterback.
Quarterback from Liberty. Yeah, the quarterback from
Yeah.
Liberty, yeah.
He hopping in the portal. He got 1 year eligibility left. But all that experience dude got, and he done threw for however many amount of yards he done threw for. It's over 10,000, I think. And he got all them. Yeah, he a problem, bro. If he can get in the right situation with the right school that's big time enough, he can be a problem. So that's the biggest name I heard so far, just from the experience point and production on the field. Yeah. So hey, that's one for you too, Moss. Y'all need to look at him because he fit right in there. Hey, as long as y'all and y'all having offensive line trouble, y'all just having all around troubles right now. But
I was
y'all
about to say,
portal
don't put
team.
no one position on his squad.
Yeah. Now y'all portal team though. But that will be my first call, bro, to solidify my quarterback. And I think that should be the first call y'all make. I want my Buckeyes to mix it up too and put more competition in that room. And I want us to give him a call. So
We got a five.
I mean,
We
I
got a
said last year,
5-star
Cam
showing up.
Ward. You said what?
We got a 5-star coming to shore up that offensive lineman. Believe me, he's worth
Yeah,
every
that's
bit
what's
of
up.
it.
That's what's up. Hey, people miss on 5 stars too, though. I want you to know that.
Your boy from USC in the portal.
Miller
He's
Moss.
Yeah.
terrible. Miller Moss
Hey,
is
Paul.
terrible.
Yo,
Paul, I got a question for you, Paul.
I'm
So
listening.
y'all going the Nebraska route, and y'all just feel like y'all gonna put a true freshman behind center on day one. Y'all not gonna go and get in that portal and get y'all a veteran quarterback that can come in there and run the show until this freshman is ready. Cause it sound like y'all gonna throw him straight to the fire. That's what it sound like. That's what the bag was like.
That's what it sounded like. That's exactly what it sounded like. So
How
I'm
you
like,
feel? How you feel about that?
well, I'm saying we don't have no. If he better than the people we got right now, yeah, he gonna play right now. If he better
No,
than
but
them folks,
my question is, let's say if you the head coach, are you going to get you? Are you going to get you got the bag? You already know you. They already told you, coach, go get whatever you want. Now we got you. So if you were the head coach, would you go get that top Porter QB to get that back there behind center for this team that you feel like that you're creating and building to
yeah,
compete for national championships year in and year out?
yeah, I would let him. I would go in there and see if he can compete. You got to think we got the 4-star Jordan Davis on the bench too, but I don't know. See, he's so controlled by his parents. His parents wanted us to redshirt. You know what I mean? They didn't even want him to play this year because we was gonna
Did he
get him.
red? Did he red shirt? Did he
Yeah,
red shirt?
he'll play like 2 minutes.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Against Northwesterner. Yeah. So I don't know if he gonna compete or his parents gonna make him jump in the portal or whatever. But I definitely go get a experienced quarterback if he ain't gonna cost that bag. You know what I mean?
Hey, you talk about that quarterback on your squad?
Yeah, Jordan
Yeah,
Davis.
yeah. His parents said they ain't wanting to burn the red shirt this year, but that will be my first guess to start next year.
Yeah, like if he wasn't well, since Bryce coming, so they gonna have to figure something out. I will go in the portal and get a experienced quarterback. You know what I mean? Like,
Nah,
cause Warren ain't it, Orgy ain't it. You know what I
nah.
mean?
Y'all ain't
God
doing
bless.
that. Y'all
God
ain't
Y'all
doing
bless.
that.
also had y'all also had a 4-star that y'all had committed before Underwood came, and of course, once they signed him, he checked out.
Yeah, of course, they scared of they don't want to
Competition.
compete. Yeah, these
I
dudes
like
don't
how
want
my
to compete.
QBs like to compete. They want to compete, but all that competition over this year. We got a 5-star coming in. We got 3 5-stars on the roster. Like,
Yeah,
dude,
two of them dudes is out of there.
yeah, they out there at the very least, if not 3.
Yeah,
Do you think someone picks up Matt Sluka, the
Yeah,
quarterback from
absolutely.
UNLV?
Somebody grabbing him for sure.
Oh yeah, somebody go grab it.
I just think
I mean, it'll be somebody like a Wake Forest or somebody like that. It ain't gonna be no upper echelon.
Hey, no,
So you
I was
College
saying
about to
football
it's
say the
name.
same thing.
it's somebody that'll never get the sniff of a natty.
He fit real well in
Yeah,
the Big
yeah,
12 to me, just by seeing him play.
yeah.
He can go to the Big
Oh
12
yeah,
right
oh
now
yeah.
and help turn something around too.
Yeah, I think that Big 12 is
Yeah.
probably uh, the Big 12 probably the weakest conference. And if you want to get to a conference where you can have the best chance of success, it's definitely the Big 12 by far.
I can see somewhere. I can see somewhere like Oklahoma State or something. You know what I mean? Like somewhere like that. That's not too high key, but it's still low key, but it's still Power 5. Yeah. I can see I can see Sluka somewhere like that. Because really, he was balling. He was balling.
Another question. So, and with that being said about that quarterback, do we think Coach Prime hits the portal to get a quarterback? Although, just like Michigan and Ohio State, with these 5-star quarterbacks coming in, does Coach Prime hit that portal and find him a quarterback too? Because I wouldn't.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not with putting a freshman out on the field, and I'm trying to compete for a national championship.
It
Coach
happened
Prime
before.
ain't recruiting you. Hey, Coach Prime ain't recruiting you unless he think you can come in and play. Not from high school.
Already.
Yeah, not from high school. Yeah, he gonna put that boy on the field from day one.
I think he'll make it. He'll let him compete. You know, he'll let him just go out there. It's not going to be handed to him. I think he'll let him definitely go out there and compete. You know, but overall, he's definitely going to have the quarterbacks in a room to fill that position. But that quarterback, Juju, me personally, that's one I was looking at. I didn't think Prime was going to grab him. So that says enough for him going there, as talented that he is. I've seen him in action. So he's a great
Moss, you must have not seen the passing the keys ceremony that Shador did with him when Juju was sitting on the throne. Yeah, now he passing the keys right off.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Coach Prime snuck that one out on us. I didn't expect him to get him. I watched Juju a week before, a whole slew of highlights, and he pulled that one out the rabbit. It was quiet, but he did it, and I like it.
Yeah, the first time I heard him talking about it, I said Coach Prime gonna get him.
Yeah.
Man, as a coach, you would be doing yourself a disservice to not go in the portal and get you an experienced quarterback. I don't care if that kid is a 5-star or not. You will be doing yourself a disservice if you're a coach and you don't go in that portal and get you a good experienced quarterback. Yeah. And if you're a player and you're a 5-star, you should expect that whoever you're going to, that coach should be able to tell you, listen, I'm going to get me an insurance policy because I don't know. You're going to have to compete. And if this guy beats you out, then next year you're going to have you some experience and you can get out there and play. But right now, you know what I'm saying? It's a competition. I can't afford to let my team go by the wayside, putting a true freshman in if you ain't ready to play. I mean, shit. As a player and as a coach, you should be understanding that. Yeah. I think.
Yeah, I'm like, you're my QB1. But understand, this is the competition. Beat him out. It's your position to lose.
Yeah. These kids that jump with the portal so got them quick, boy.
Yeah, they get that portal quick. The thing is, though, if you got a good university and you got good coaches on your coaching staff, you can always find somebody to replace those guys that jump in the portal, man. I mean, let's just take Michigan for instance. Look at what they were dealing with when they didn't hit on the quarterback this year, but now look at what they've done. Even though their record hasn't been what we expected it to be, they still got a coaching staff and a university that's going to attract players, man.
Right. Yeah.
And they in one of the best rivalries in the world.
Yeah.
Hey, Michigan was short of a quarterback and a receiver from making the playoffs all over again. And I'm going to stick to that. I've been saying that. I'm going to stick to it. They was a quarterback and a receiver away, dog.
But the dude's offense.
Well, maybe an offensive coordinator.
Yeah,
maybe an offensive coordinator. Yeah.
Yeah, dude's offense was so shady. He had these tight ends on the field as wide receivers, and I understand that. And the dude who transferred him for us, Moore, he was there. Morgan was there. Charleston got hurt, but I'm like, why you got these slow tight ends out there getting guarded by cornerbacks? Even though Colston Loveland for us, he's a beast at that tight end. He didn't even play against Ohio State. You know what I mean? Like he's a beast. But I'm saying if we had an offensive coordinator, it would have been different. Period.
I ain't mad though if you run a tight end out at receiver. If you running 4 wide and you got 1 tight end.
No, he had 3 on the field, bruh.
Now that's crazy.
Yeah,
now that's crazy. But y'all were doing a lot of that bunch stuff at the beginning of the year with 3 tight ends on the field, but y'all wasn't wide with it.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you running 4 receiver, you running wide, you running spread, I don't mind 1 coming out because you need a big target on the field regardless.
Yeah,
they had to spread it out for that run game. He just tried to cover it up a little bit, spreading them out with them tight ends and receiver just to get that run blocks at times. But I agree with him on that. And I think the same thing with us. We looking for wide receiver, quarterback, and I agree with you on the line as well. Offensive line as well. Florida State, I think even defensively. So
Moss, just say everything, bro.
Just come to Tallahassee, man. Come get us right.
Just say every goddamn thing, dog.
Send help, man.
Goddamn thing, dog.
We trying to get it right, man.
Hey, y'all, let's keep it real, y'all. Hey, let's keep it real when it comes to Michigan. And I'm being all the way real. Orgy. At the end of last year, and you knew Orgy was coming in for JJ, even me as an Ohio State fan, I was like, all right, they still going to be all right at quarterback. And Poe, let me know if I'm lying. Going into the year, y'all thought Orgy was going to be okay at quarterback. So just think about it. If Orgy would have went in and produced, you got a completely different Michigan team because they already got a good defense, got a good running game, got tight end, got receivers, regardless of if they're 5 stars or whatever, whatnot. You got everything in place. Orgy killed their season to me. Because he didn't do what he was supposed to do and what many people thought he was going to step in for JJ and do. He was a big disappointment.
Yeah, being from here, though, being from Columbus, I didn't know Orgy couldn't pass.
Nobody knew that because the time that he got in the games, you just saw that it was a good quarterback and he passed the ball sometimes when he got in.
P1. The coaches knew that he couldn't throw a 5-yard hitch. They knew that.
They do that because
Come on, y'all. He can throw a 5-yard hitch. Don't do my dude like that.
We seen it game 1, T1. It was game 1. They ran 10 run plays against
he would have never been a starter. He'd have been 4th on the depth chart. If you can't complete a hitch pass, I promise you ain't getting no first team reps.
Yeah, he didn't start. He didn't start the first game, man.
Orgy didn't?
No, Orgy did.
The walk-on did.
Warren did. Warren started. Warren started them games, man. That's what I'm saying. He didn't say who the starter was.
What's the white boy's name that came in?
That was Warren.
The other one.
Warren. That he had like 6 interceptions in like 3 games. That's why he took him.
Bro, y'all had 2 white quarterbacks that played this year.
You talking about Tuttle? Tuttle retired.
It was Tuttle.
Yeah.
Tuttle came into that first game, dog.
Yeah.
And he started making a little stuff shake because he started running. They started dropping him back and pass, but he couldn't find nothing, so he started scrambling out of the pass. And hey, we seen it though. The first game, Orgy could not throw a 5-yard hitch, dog. I promise you, it was hitting the grass. And I was like, oh, yeah. That's why I was like, oh man, damn, they ain't got no quarterback, dog. And then they say he was a walk on or whatever. I'm like, oh man, it's bad, dog. Oh, it wasn't LSU. Was it Utah? I don't know. Whatever game that was, I remember Will Johnson.
It was Fresno State.
Yeah. It was Fresno State. Will Johnson caught that pick on the goal line and took it 98 yards to the crib. And it was like, damn, now the score looked decent. It was 30-10 or something. I was like, man, I felt like y'all should have really lost that game too, though. Like, I was like, damn. That defense saved y'all, though. We seen the defense pop the first week, though. I was like, oh, they gonna keep on having that defense. But
defense pop.
That was my initial reaction.
But dude almost messed up our defense. he tried to come with all this exotic stuff. First, no lineman had two linebackers standing up on the side, and we was like somebody told me, like, man, we don't do that here, man. This 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 play straight up. This play straight up. When you blitz, you blitz. This play straight up and let these dudes play. We got two first rounders up front. You know what I mean? Like, let them dudes eat. And then he started letting them eat, and it was a whole different ball game. But we still need corners, man. We need corners. I'm glad y'all got out of that habit of throwing the ball. I'm glad. I'm so glad about that, man. I like
Hey, word on the street that T1 was right. Chip Kelly was not calling the plays. That's the word on the street. I'm just saying T1 really might have an inside scoop, dog. That's the only thing I'm saying.
I don't care who calling the plays. They did a good job.
I know that's right. I know that's right, folks. Shit. Excellent. Hey, look, that's what I was telling them too. Just like right before y'all went on y'all's 3-year stretch and that COVID stuff, what was all the Ohio State fans saying? No, please don't fire Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah.
All the Michigan fans was like, get him out of here. Yeah. You know, but just not even understanding, like, if you look at most of the coaches that go get these ships, man, like Kirby Smart and all the other cats, not Nick Saban and all them, it takes multiple years. It takes like 6-7 years. It took them like 6-7 years.
Hey, T1,
but I'm getting off that because I'm getting off of it. He got to prove himself, and we're getting off subject. So let's stay where we're supposed to be at.
So the new CFP is out. What's your thoughts on this new CFP? Let's start with Mossberg and then go around.
Man, I'm interested. I like it. It's a lot of chaos, I feel, up in between this. The one thing I would honestly say that I'm shocked by is the fact that you have, correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Buckeye, City League, ask somebody because I know you know, and you could probably answer this better. They got Ohio State below Penn State by a few spots. Then you still got Miami in there at 12. You don't have no Arizona State in there. Sorry, KT. We know you the homie. We know you love your Hurricanes, boss. And then you got South Carolina sitting there at 14, winking, waiting on somebody to flip this weekend in the SEC. So I don't know what's going on outside of those thoughts. Ohio State, Penn State, Miami 12, Arizona 15 on the outside looking in. It's crazy. It's chaos. This is what we asked for, though.
I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. Although, you know, I'm not feeling their logic for a lot of things. Just like I feel like playing in the conference championship is going to hurt. It's going to hurt some teams that lose in this conference championship.
Yeah,
it's going to hurt. And I mean, I don't care if you have to take the eye test or whatever or whatnot, but really, in a fair world, you're not putting Penn State or Indiana over top of Ohio State. I don't care. I almost don't care what the record is. But that could be the homer in me, too.
We said Mike Pleasant said Bama in.
Yeah. I see that. I see Bama in there. Then we talk about the number 5. You know, you got Georgia at this scary number 5 seed. And Mike is my buddy from work, man. Appreciate you chiming in, Mike. Appreciate you watching as well, Josh. One of my 2K guys, man, like a brother. But
look at the love that they give Georgia and Alabama, though. I just feel like it's just so unfair.
I don't think Bama is a lock, though.
Yeah, we said that, though. We said that.
Bama is not a lock to be in. We have to understand.
They're a lock, bro. They in.
Bama's a lock. Bama is.
Let me explain
They're
something.
a lock, bro. They're a lock.
Let me explain why I feel like let me explain why I don't feel like they're a lock. You still got the SMU Clemson game. So if Clemson could beat SMU, we gotta think like, damn, could they let two ACC teams?
They only go trade spots, bro.
Clemson got SMU got one loss though, so we don't know if they just gonna trade.
Stay out of there.
Like that.
Stay out.
We don't know
They're
that
out,
their
bro.
only losses to BYU by 3 points. Hey,
Oregon's only lost to the Boise State by 3 points.
hey, we can sit there and say they out.
I mean, they only
But
beat them by 3.
we can hypothetical that. We do not know that they will be out if they lose to Clemson. We do not know that, bro. We cannot say that we know that. And then the other game, it's 2 things that need to happen. It's that game, and then the other game is who is it? Texas and Georgia. Texas has to beat Georgia. And then they'll definitely fall out because they're not going to leave Bama in over Georgia. They're just not going to do it. That's why they rank them so high. I'm looking at it. Dog.
If SMU,
I'm looking at it.
If SMU lose to Clemson and Arizona State win, Arizona State is in. SMU is gone. SMU
I ain't saying nothing about Arizona State.
No. Zane hit it. Zane hit it.
I
He
ain't
hit it,
saying
bro.
nothing about Arizona State. Whoever win the Big 12 is in.
But if
They
they
are
lose,
ranked. The Big
No, they're
12 is
not.
ranked. The Big
No, they're
12
not.
champion.
No, they're
Hey,
not.
listen. The Big
No, they're
12
not.
championship game is 15 and 16. Whichever one of them teams win out of
They're
Iowa
not
State and
getting in,
Arizona
bro.
State, they are in.
Yes, they
That's
are. They
one
get a
thing
bye
gone.
week. They get
Hey,
one of the
that's
top
one
4
thing
seeds go to
gone.
the conference champs, right?
No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't.
Hey, look at it. Hey, look,
No,
hold
they
on. Listen to me real quick. Look at it. It's 1 through 11. It ain't 12. It's 1 through 11. All 11 of them teams is in, and then you got Notre Dame. Bro, you cannot sit here and tell me they don't have to compare SMU versus Bama and SMU get penalized. You don't know if they're gonna penalize them or not if they lose in the conference.
Ohio State dropped 5 spots losing to Michigan. SMU
That's an unranked team. They should have. Last week or 2 weeks ago,
They
Bama
don't.
dropped 6 spots from losing to an unranked team. They
listen here.
lost to Oklahoma. They dropped 6 spots. I'm telling you, dog. Hey, dog. I do this. Y'all don't call me Zen Master for nothing, dog. Hey, y'all better listen to me.
Well,
Y'all better listen to me.
Well, FanDuel, I'm gonna see your SMU 10 on Cash App. If they lose and they out, I need my 10. J Moss 10, 15 to the
I ain't
Cash.
agree to that bet. I ain't say who was gonna win or lose.
You got SMU in if they what you talking?
Hey, listen, I just want to see good football. I just say if Clemson win that ACC championship, bro, and Texas beat Georgia, that do not mean that Bama's gonna be in. Bama's not a lock. They're not a lock. It's a path for them to be out of the playoffs, bro.
If y'all let me tell y'all something, we'll clear up why Bama ain't a lock. If Texas beat Georgia, Bama ain't getting in.
If Texas beat Georgia,
If Texas beat Georgia, Bama's not getting in. I gotta hear
What
this.
they got to do with Alabama?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Alabama?
What that got to do with it?
Bama sitting there.
Because it's just gonna make for an ugly looking scenario with these 2 SEC teams with 3 losses.
Nah, look, here it is right here.
All right, let me ask this next question, man. Let me ask these next 2 questions because they'll help us sort this thing out, man. Let me ask these next 2 questions. Do you think everyone in the top 12 not playing in the conference championship game will be in the CFP?
No.
Everybody
No.
that's in the top 12
No.
right now that's not in the conference championship. How could you move them out? How can you move them out? They ain't got no more games to play.
Because you have 2 possible teams that could win that conference championship that ain't in the top 12.
Exactly. And that's the way. It's Arizona
But listen,
State and it's Clemson.
no, because
I just want to say something.
the Big 12 does not have to get in. They don't have to get in. If
True,
Boise State
but-
is ranked higher than them, They do not have to get in.
But look, what if Boise State go down to UNLV? We done seen chaos. We done seen chaos. UNLV came in.
Oh yeah, Boise State lose, they out.
We done seen chaos, dog.
And UNLV will just replace them.
Nah, they ain't jumping. They ain't jumping 9 spots. The committee ain't did that yet. They not jumping 9 spots. They not doing that, dog.
Yeah, they wouldn't. UNLV wouldn't even get in.
Hey, T1, this sounds like a lot of ESPN SEC bias, don't it, dog? This sounds like SEC bias.
Listen, bro.
I hear some people trying to get the Alabama in there, man.
If
you already know Alabama gonna fall in there somewhere, bro.
I mean,
only just because, huh? Because they love them.
Yeah.
They in, bro. They in.
Somebody's
Dang, you feeling like that? No.
They not
no saying they just in.
Listen, they at 11. The team that's out right now is Miami.
I know, but the thing that they're not talking about with Alabama is how many losses that I know we can say, hey, but they didn't lose. So then you go with this eye test that I guess they eyes only work sometimes, but Alabama could easily have 4 to 5 L's. Like that's what part they're not even considering none.
Hey, no. Let me ask you this one question, and you just answer it straight up.
Yeah, go ahead.
If everybody win that's in the top 11, if everybody win, right, except for one team, which it would be Boise State.
SMU.
No, it would be Boise State. That's an automatic bid that's taken. So are you telling me Bama wouldn't move out?
No, because they're already in the top 11.
You're right. It's
all the conference champions, except for the Big 12.
Hey, that's why I said them two, though. Them two games, dog. Hey, look, they got SMU at 8, right, in the overall rankings, but they the 3 seed.
What's she doing?
Bro, they the 3
What's she talking about going? What's she doing?
So they have a bye right now.
This week. We just doing just a little week thing.
And you got to think as well.
All of them teams that's in the top 11, they're in, except for if Boise lose, then they're gonna trade places with UNLV. If SMU lose, they just gonna trade places with Clemson. That's it. And then that 12th spot is going to go to the winner of the Arizona-Iowa State game. That's it.
Yeah. That's why, like, being in that conference championship in some of these different conferences actually matter. And if you played that team once, you got the possibility of having that footage as an advantage and getting in off of a win in that conference championship. I just don't think – you got to think. They took my nose out. They was undefeated, regardless of what you say. A team is undefeated, and you move a team ahead of them. You can't tell me they about to not put Alabama in the first ever college football 12-team playoff.
Bro, you're going against your argument. You're going against your argument.
No, what I'm saying is
SMU. You're going against your argument, dog.
No. Alabama is going to be in, man. They're not taking them out.
You just said, hold on. You just said they took your nose out of the college football. What did they take? Why did they take y'all out?
We was undefeated.
No, they took y'all out because they seen your quarterback go down. They was like, they no longer worthy.
So what makes you think any of these teams is going to be worthy enough to go over Alabama in the playoff is what I'm saying.
Because the game still got to be played on the field. That's what it is.
Nah, I get it. So we're not going to say SM. This is if SMU lose.
Bro, I just said Bama ain't a lock. That's what I said.
If SMU win,
they're a lock. Listen,
they're not a lock.
If SMU win, they still stand where they at. They're not going to lose.
Hey, first of all, they botched the rankings. They are not a lock, dog. Because they want to
say they botched the rankings, but they're a lock, bro. They're a lock.
I don't see
They're a
it.
lot,
I
bro.
just don't see it. I don't see it, bro. When I'm looking at my paper, I really don't see it.
I think the two games to pay attention to more because of where they at is that Texas game and WTP Sports dudes. He know that SEC title game and that Mountain West. I think those are more so the games we really need to look at when it boils down to it and making some kind of movement and chaos, because those are the two games I think that can make some chaos. And Penn State could possibly beat Oregon. We just don't know.
Them teams just gonna change positions, man. And ain't nobody in that top 11. Ain't none of them coming out unless SMU lose to Clemson, and if Boise State lose to UNLV. That's the only movement you're gonna have. The rest of them dudes is in. The rest of them is in that top 11.
So they are giving the Mountain West a guaranteed playoff spot there, right?
No.
Because they're gonna be
that Power 5.
They're gonna be that fifth. They're gonna be that fifth highest ranked conference champion. That's why they're gonna be. But really, if SMU win, they're gonna be ranked number 4, and the winner of the what's the name, the Iowa State and Arizona State, they're gonna be 12.
Yeah.
No, SMU will come in at 3.
SMU come in at 3. Yeah, Boise will be 4, and then Arizona State, Iowa State winner gonna be 12.
And like we've been saying, that 5th seed looked like the best seed still. And they put Penn State in that slot this weekend. But if Penn State lose or if they win, they probably move to 2. And Oregon probably move to 5. So it's going to be a Big Ten team in that slate.
Man, it's interesting.
Man, I really hope that they change this conference championship thing, man. If the two teams they don't have the same record, they're not a tie, then there should not be a conference championship game, man. You're going to go play this game, and then if you lose, you got 2 weeks off. But if you win, you got 3 weeks off. But if you lose, you only got 2 weeks off. Now, some bums that didn't even play in their conference championship game get 3 weeks off.
Right.
You're penalizing the loser of the conference championship game because they're only going to get 2 weeks to prepare, and you're going to get 3 weeks. Plus, they might get hurt in that game. They got 2 weeks to get healthy. These bums got 3 weeks to get healthy.
Right.
Now,
it
sounds like middle child syndrome.
A lot of chaos, man.
Well, let it sound like middle child syndrome. They need to get rid of that game, man.
Yeah.
They need to get rid of it.
Don't have
the two teams are tied in their conference.
They are. They getting rid of the conference championship because, as you can see right now, it really don't mean nothing.
Nah, it still means something.
And it doesn't. It doesn't. The Alabama got 3 losses, and that conference championship means absolutely nothing. That just goes to show you how much it means.
I bet you they go out there and play their tails off.
Yeah, absolutely. It's football.
No. They want that championship.
Listen,
it's championship season.
They go somewhere where it's cold. They might have to play Notre Dame. They go somewhere where it's cold, bro. They either have to play Notre Dame, where it's cold. They might have to play. Man, it's gonna wherever they play, it's gonna be cold, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna be.
I don't like how they had. What do they have? What they have? Alabama, even over top of Indiana. I ain't like that. I ain't like it.
Wow.
Man,
I think Indiana did enough. I think Indiana did enough to deserve a home game. Like they said, outside Ohio State, everybody that they played, they massacred. They didn't just beat them. They showed that, hey, these teams are weak.
They beat Michigan. They beat Michigan by 5 and didn't do nothing.
Yeah, but they actually was controlling the game. Michigan just kind of came back and made it look respectable.
We couldn't score. We couldn't get.
I know y'all was. That's what I'm saying. Y'all was never in the lead. Y'all was never up.
Bro, look, they had us down. They had us down. We came back on them. It was 15-20. They couldn't even move the ball.
But still, that's still to my point. They even still they controlled that game.
Hey, did y'all hear what they said on the college football playoff show though? Did y'all watch it?
What's that? I watched it.
They said between Bama and South Carolina, and I think Clemson and Ole Miss, it came down to Bama being 3-1 versus top 25 teams.
But that's only because you give them 25 teams, 25 SEC teams.
Yeah,
Everybody in the SEC ranked.
They weigh the wins more than they weigh the losses. So we got to keep that in mind too after we see these championship games play out. Because really, the losses don't even matter for real. They don't matter. It's the wins that you get. It ain't the losses.
Yep, it's the wins. We was in the chat talking about that, and it's just that having a win against Georgia and then at LSU, the way they beat LSU, I think trumps the other wins against with the other teams. I mean, it's tough to say, and we know how Alabama been playing this year, but I mean, it's evident that when it boils down to it, we know what kind of game we're going to get. I think we would rather, me personally, I would like to see Alabama play against one of these teams just to see, you know, what we get out of them after this type of season.
Yeah, but they're going to give Alabama, not only are they going to let Alabama into the playoffs, they're going to give them a first round home game. I mean, talk about privilege.
No,
talk about privilege.
I think Georgia going to get the home game.
They might be coming to the shoot.
Yeah. Because the way I look at it
right now, they're coming to the shoot.
I would love it.
My whole thing with it is, bro, you cannot be a Bama team and lose to two teams that's 500 and make it in, bro. That's privilege. Because if my Buckeyes did that, dog, we would be out of here, dog. I know for a fact we'd be out of here. We'd be out of here quicker. Man, listen, we wouldn't be in. Hey, if we would have lost let's say we beat Oregon, right? We would have lost to Michigan and Nebraska, the next game that we was closest to losing to. Y'all think they would have left us in for real? Really? So we would have already dropped in the rankings from losing to Nebraska. And then when we come to play Michigan, bro, they would have dropped us out, bro. They would have dropped us out. We would have been like 6 or 7. They would have dropped us out for a Bama.
So listen, I will say I'm kind of biased because that's my best friend. But listen to this.
So
why do be best friend?
Man, it's like who do you think right now is a guaranteed lock even to win their conference championships?
Hold on. I think I got it on paper.
Guaranteed lock?
To win a conference championship this coming weekend.
Ain't no guaranteed lock.
I think Oregon.
It's conference championship. Ain't no lock.
True, but I'm saying like who I will bet my money on. I think I will bet my money on Oregon, Texas, and Arizona State right now. Them the only 3 teams. All the other conferences I don't know.
Which one are you looking forward to? I would ask you, Parlay Poe.
Looking forward to seeing?
Yes, sir.
The SEC.
Oh yeah. I think
because I don't think
the rematch.
I don't think Oregon and Penn State gonna be a game.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a game though.
No, they're gonna spread them boys apart, man. They fast in space. That's the thing about Oregon.
They got a Jim Thorpe award over there too, though.
Yeah, they fast in space, but if you can't tackle and use that all game,
yeah,
just some little wide receiver screens just by itself, and he trying to make a dude miss. If you can't tackle in space, it'd be bad for teams like that.
Right. So WTP Sports Dudes, what would you say coming into this weekend's rematch with the Georgia Bulldogs? What do you think your Texas Longhorns should do coming into this game to get a win? Any adjustments? What's your thoughts?
Nah, they I mean we did not play our best football in that game.
I agree.
I think that our tackles, our offensive tackles will play a lot better in this game. I believe our center and our guard is good. Listen, those dudes, they are anxious to play this game because that Georgia defense dogged the heck out of them.
Yeah.
So they are anxious to get in this game, man. And when you think about it, Georgia beat us down. And they had a lot of bulletin board material for that game. So Kirby Smart was able to get them up for it. How do you get a team up for a team that they already dominated? That's kind of hard to do. But how easy is it for Steve Sarkisian to get the Texas boys up for this Georgia team that already done slapped the snot out their nose?
Right.
So I'm telling you right now, Texas is gung-ho ready to beat Georgia because they got all the bulletin board material they need. And Georgia probably feeling like this. We need to get healthy. This conference championship ain't no big deal. We can go out here and half-ass it, and it ain't going to be no big deal. I mean, they're probably not going to do that, but I don't think they're going to be ready enough for this game like Texas is going to be up and ready for because they want some comeback.
I agree.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you a question real quick, though. You don't think Georgia need to win this game for real? Because I mean, y'all clearly way head. Y'all clearly way head to head. Bama beat Georgia, and they coming in on the cusp of the playoff. So we don't know what's gonna happen if they got that third loss. I'm just saying.
Well, this is how you know what's gonna happen because Alabama already got 3 losses and they in. So Georgia get that third loss in the conference championship game. They ain't moving them nowhere to maybe 5, 6, 7, or 8.
Hey, the head-to-head, though. It's the head-to-head. That's all I'm saying. How much do we weigh the head-to-head?
Georgia lose, they might.
Oklahoma 24-3.
We was having this conversation the other day. The head-to-head, right?
Yeah, but when you lose to Oklahoma 24-3, a bum Oklahoma team, all the love that Alabama's getting, that's all they're getting. They ain't getting no extras, bro. They ain't getting no extras. They shouldn't even be there. They shouldn't even be there.
Ole Miss should be there, right? Or South Carolina.
No, Ole Miss either.
South Carolina?
Nope.
I would take South Carolina over both of them.
Hey, South Carolina ain't lost since they played Bama. And they've been one of the hottest teams out here.
Yeah.
Why should they be in?
They lost to LSU, Ole Miss, and
Bama probably only got them because they had injuries with the quarterback and that running back. I think both of them was kind of banged up at that point.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, you just said LSU, Ole Miss, and Bama. Like Bama ain't lose to Oklahoma and Bama.
I'm just looking at the paper of what teams and the point of why they're not going to put them in. That's the reason South Carolina lost those 2 games to Bama and LSU. Though,
which ones is the better? Which ones is the worst losses, bro? Which one?
Okay, Texas A&M got 3. Bama got 3. South Carolina got 3. I'm gonna tell you, at Bama, the South Carolinas, Ole Miss, and LSU. Bama, they lost at Vandy, at Tennessee, at Oklahoma. That's 3 losses on the road.
And that's 2 teams that's 500.
Listen.
You talking about 8-4 teams up?
If you lose 3 games on the road, that's the home crowd they giving that love to, bro. South Carolina lost at the crib to LSU and Ole Miss, bro. They not giving them no love.
Though.
And then they went to Bama and lost.
The SEC.
And then they went to Bama and lost. So South Carolina over Bama, negative. You know they're not gonna let that happen. Just with that resume.
And that's my problem with the committee, dog. That's my problem with the committee. Because
they pay them the big bucks, man.
We sitting here talking about that like LSU couldn't be better than 8-4 right now. Like they didn't just skid off 3 games in the middle of the year.
I agree.
You see what I'm saying? Like
Right.
we're not talking about no Oklahoma and Vandy, dog. This is not what we're talking about, regardless of where you lose to them at. We're not talking about that. My team just lost at the crib to Poe's team, and nobody thought we was going to win. I mean, nobody thought we was going to lose that game. So that's what. Listen, it's not an exact science, bro. They don't have an exact science for this. So I be confused about how they be thinking. Like, it just don't make sense. You got the hotter team on one side, and then you got the other team on another side that, when they clicking, but they lost to 2 500 teams.
I agree. I totally get it, and I understand exactly where you're coming from. So it's just I just came up with it, and I see where you're coming from. So I be kind of feeling the same way and not understanding. So for my next question, just towards, hitting everybody on the panel for City League, I asked somebody, just thinking of, coming off the loss, preparing for, the playoff, what would you say the Buckeyes' momentum would be when they get ready for this playoff? Are they just waiting to see where their position is at because they just ready to get back to it? Or would you say the layoff is something that you wouldn't want the 3 weeks? How do you feel about that?
Man, listen, I'm about.
That's straight. Hey, listen. He got me. I'm here. Hey, listen here. Motivation. I mean, you can't get any more motivation than this right here. If these kids can't get up for this and be up higher than they have ever been for their life, not just the kids, but the coaching staff as well. I just had to get away from that blender. But the coaching staff as well. Like, dude. And, like I said, I'm looking at the game like y'all must got some other type of plan. Y'all's plan is not to beat Michigan. So I feel like we going to be ready, dog. I'm just as I think I'm even more confident than I was going into the Michigan game.
I like that. And then for Parlay Poe, I'm going to come to you as well, FanDuel Zen. For Parlay Poe, just getting into the bowl, how do you think that increases the Wolverines' momentum to that bowl game and even further into the next season?
Ain't none of our seniors playing in that bowl. Ain't no seniors playing in that bowl. Meaningless bowl.
Man.
You know what I mean?
So you saying y'all willing to sacrifice and end the season with a 7-6 record and not go out on top and take that momentum up into the next year?
Man, the next year, bro. Come on, man. You talking about 6 months before the season.
Hey, that's what Coach Prime said. Coach Prime said ain't nobody sitting. We trying to keep this train rolling.
Yeah, Coach Prime different. They ain't won nothing.
The seniors is playing, bro. Just talking about the draft.
No, they ain't. They ain't won nothing. We got 2 first rounders. We got 2 first rounders on that defensive line. Them dudes is not playing, man.
Hey, I said talk about the draft picks, not the seniors. The seniors is playing.
Yeah, them draft picks ain't playing. Them first rounders ain't playing, bro.
Probably
we got
not.
them 2. Yeah, we got them 2 first rounders, man. Them dudes, he gonna put in them young dudes that got time this year that really ain't played. The bowl game gonna be them.
So y'all gonna be trash next year?
Who?
Y'all?
Nah.
Oh, so y'all got players? All right, okay.
Yeah, we got players. What you mean?
Listen, all right. So go ahead and send them up.
What you mean? I'm saying the seniors. What you talking about?
I want a preview of what I'm going to see from Michigan next year. I will be watching.
Nah. Y'all seen the preview 4 years ago. What you talking about?
You on your high horse right now.
Them seniors that ain't gonna play, they beat y'all 4 years in a row. What you talking about?
You on your high horse right now.
What you talking about? I'm trying to tell you something.
I want to see what's next up.
I'm trying to tell you something. The team gonna look different next year.
Running backs and everything.
Running backs and everything. Quarterback.
Mine is too.
Yeah.
Hey, I can't wait to see you from 362 days from now.
Come on, man. Blah, blah, blah. Charlie Brown teacher. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I don't want to hear none of that. I don't hear none of y'all stuff, man.
Yeah,
I don't hear none of y'all stuff, man.
Hey, I'm proud. I'm proud, Scarlet and Gray. Is you proud? Because once we get the whooping y'all for the next decade, you better show your face because you wasn't showing your face.
Y'all ain't gonna win no more.
4 weeks ago. You wasn't not showing your face 4 weeks ago.
You ain't gonna win no more.
You was not showing your face 4 weeks ago.
Bruh, you ain't winning no more.
All right.
Yeah, you ain't winning no more. Trust me.
Hey, I show my face regardless, though.
Trust me.
I need you to do the same.
Yeah, you ain't winning no more.
All right.
Trust me.
Ladies and gentlemen,
the gig is up.
I mean,
as y'all can see, man,
up, baby.
it's still going on heavy from that Michigan OSU game from last weekend. You know, the fireworks is still popping.
I don't even know if it ever been that much of an underdog like that. 21 points.
Nah, that was the largest. That was the largest.
I ain't never heard that Michigan Ohio State game.
Yeah, they said that was the largest rival.
So why y'all don't understand? It was a whole lot of bullshit in that game.
Man, Todd, I don't want to hear nothing you got to say.
Listen. Oh no, we lost. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying the shit was bullshit. We looked like shit. It was just a bullshit ass game. Matter of fact, we erased the game. We never gonna look at it as a team, and we moved on from it. It was just a bullshit game.
No, y'all ain't moved on for that. Not them seniors. That Sawyer cat still mad. And number 4.
Oh no, and that's why I love my chances going into these playoffs.
Them cats is mad.
Oh man.
Them cats. Even the police is mad. They pepper sprayed my dudes. The police mad at my boys. I see why they was looking at me crazy in the casino when I was draped up with my Michigan stuff. They was trying to They wanted to take me to Jackson Pike.
Hey, you got to remember, it's almost just as many Michigan fans here as Ohio State.
Ain't no
Y'all
way.
deep. Y'all deep, dog. Y'all deep.
If you would have said Pittsburgh Steelers fans, I would have said something.
No, y'all deep.
Everybody have on.
I mean, of course, we got the most, but I'm just saying, y'all Michigan heavy in Columbus, real heavy.
Yeah.
Way heavier than Ohio State is in Ann Arbor. I guarantee you that. And Detroit. I guarantee you we have nowhere near the percentage of traders that them other cities have. I guarantee you that. They not walking around talking about just because we from Detroit, we both like Detroit Lions. They not walking around saying that goofy shit. Ohio people say that. Hey y'all, this is my son. He at the hospital. Hold up.
Oh man, you about to cut the string. He about to cut the string.
Nah, he got it on the run.
Let me say this, man. You know, as if you was a senior and you was playing in a meaningless bowl, you know you ain't playing. You gonna tell your homies because backing you up. Listen, man, I'm not playing in this game. Get those 15 games of practice reps. Play in that bowl game. Get that play action. If you a coach, you telling all your seniors that's not coming back. Listen, man, listen. Let these guys get this 15 practices in, man. This is a meaningless bowl. We got to get ready for next season. You ain't playing in this game, man. You ain't playing.
We wrong.
I need this guy
because
to
we think everybody going to the NFL. Everybody's not going to the NFL. This might be the last time you get.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, if you play your last game in your stadium, and you're not going to come back and play at that university next year, let those underclassmen play in that bowl game. If it's meaningless, let them play in it. Now, if it's the playoffs, hell no, you play your guys.
Hey, if it's
a meaningless bowl, let them underclassmen get them reps.
Yeah.
Hey, if it's me,
let them get them reps,
I'm gonna take that last game. I'm gonna take that last bowl game. If I'm never gonna play the sport I love at the top of my competitiveness that I got to, I'm gonna take that last game, bro, and I'm gonna salivate on it, and I'm gonna go out and try to dog as much as I can. And listen, this is why y'all love the young dog. You know what I mean? Because I got a different view on it. I'm just saying, dog. I'm gonna take that game, bro, and I'm gonna try to create the best last game memory. And what if I had? Well, yeah, I know I beat Ohio State last game, but what if I had a situation where I was the one that I felt like I didn't play good? Yeah, I'm definitely going out. I'm going out, dog.
Well, that's
you better hope you get to play in one of them senior bowls.
Yeah.
Don't break a leg.
East West Shrine game.
Don't break a leg out there, Zay.
Hey, my career over. I'm all
Get ready for your
for it,
pro
dog.
Right? Yeah. Nah, I
I'm
feel
all
you.
for it.
I
Get ready
agree.
for your,
I think.
get
Yeah, I
ready for
think
your
I'll do
pro
the
day.
same thing. Yeah.
That's funny as hell, though.
Get ready for that pro day.
For sure. Definitely
Yeah,
would
get ready for
myself.
your pro day, man. I mean, ain't no need in staying out there on that field taking that action away from them younger guys, man. It's gonna be representing the team next year. Shit, I'm getting out the way. Do your thing.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm talking about the guys that's not going to the NFL, bro, that might be seniors. Because we all think that everybody is a senior or that's what I'm saying, because y'all saying get ready for that pro day. Like that pro day ain't for everybody, bro. That's
We know
not for
that.
that's
If he
not for
ain't going,
everybody.
if he's not going to the NFL, he might as well go out there and start get him a job. Shit, get the hell off the football field. You ain't going pro. Get off the football field and start your career in whatever job you're gonna do. But get
Start
out
for
these
that
young guys,
student
man. Let
athlete.
him get their 15 practices in and let him play in that bowl game, man.
Yeah.
This bowl game ain't gonna change nobody's mind.
Yeah, sure ain't. It sure ain't. It sure ain't. If you ain't did that the other 12 games, it ain't
Yeah.
gonna change nobody's
This bowl game
Back
is not
it
gonna
up.
change nobody's mind.
For sure. For sure.
Man. Well, I'm about to get
So
off
on
off here,
Thursday,
man.
y'all, I want. Yeah, we
What'd you
get
say?
jump
Go ahead.
on.
Go ahead.
On Thursday,
ahead.
though, I want. On Thursday, we want to talk about the on what players we think should be in the on the All-American team, and then the Heisman Trophy. Who we think
Yeah.
the front runners are for the Heisman Trophy, and talk about their stats and all that, and try to make a case for each one of them, if that's
Yeah.
cool.
Okay. I'm gonna make a case for my guy. Everybody get a guy. Everybody get a guy.
For Heisman?
Yeah. Everybody get a guy for Heisman. And make a case for him.
All right, cool.
I already know I got my guy.
Okay, put your guy in your chat, so don't nobody try to take your guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Outside of that, man, just everyone that joined in this stream, man, we definitely appreciate y'all joining in. Y'all know we here every day of the week except Friday, but we've been definitely giving y'all flavors these last couple of Fridays. So just be locked in because we'll definitely be hitting the notification. Make sure you like and subscribe to WTP Sports Dudes. I'm Mossberg with Level Up Sports, Parlay Poe. As you see, Ask Somebody Else, City League TV, and our young man in there, FanDuel Zen Master Zay. He's always with us, man. We just appreciate y'all joining us, and we also gonna come back with some more flavor. Tomorrow it'll be me on the NFL side with Parlay Poe and a few others. So until then, we appreciate y'all joining, and as we always do, we hit y'all with that good old peace sign.
Here we go, them WTP Sports Dudes in the building, and now we out. Thanks for joining.
Peace,
Peace.
y'all.
Peace out, man. Love y'all fellas.
Love you, man.
Hey, Moss,
Yeah.
practice in tomorrow.
Man, why does this thing keep on jumping up? Come on, get on, because I keep pushing the wrong button. My bad, folks. Let me end this stream.